stars to lead us to a championship. LeBron has already did that. Now we want Luka to do the same thing.
Magic finally stepped into the middle of the Lakers' biggest conversation. And when Magic speaks on the Lakers, people listen. This is not just another former player giving a random opinion. This is Magic Johnson, the face of Showtime, the man who knows what it means to carry that jersey, win championships, and live under the pressure of Los Angeles. And now he is looking at Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and the GOAT debate, and he is basically telling everyone the same thing. The Lakers cannot keep dancing around the truth. That is the perfect place to start, because Magic understands the difference between being great and being great in Los Angeles. Luka was already a superstar before he came to the Lakers. Everybody knows that. He has the scoring, the passing, the control, the confidence, and the ability to make an entire offense run through him. But Magic's point is that Lakers' pressure is different. In Dallas, Luka was the franchise. In Los Angeles, he's stepping into a museum of ghosts. Magic, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe, LeBron, Jerry West, Wilt, Pau, all of those names are sitting in the background every single night.
And so we shouldn't have to tell you to be in shape. That should have been, you should have been about that, right? Especially you're a superstar. So this is going to be an important year for the Lakers, important offseason for the Lakers. And we have got to get better and look at the championship. Molly, always look at the finals.
That is why Magic's comments hit so hard. He is not telling Luka he can't handle it. He's warning him that handling it will require more than talent. The Lakers do not celebrate nice regular seasons. They don't build statues for second-round exits. They don't treat almost like success. If Luka is going to be the next face of this franchise, then Magic is saying he has to understand what comes with that. Every loss becomes a headline. Every playoff failure becomes a legacy question. Every roster flaw becomes part of the superstar's burden. And that brings us to LeBron, because Magic is also looking at LeBron's future and saying the Lakers cannot wait forever. LeBron has earned respect. He has earned time. He has earned the right to decide how much longer he wants to play. But the Lakers are not in a normal position anymore. Luka is in his prime. Austin Reeves is now part of the long-term core. The offseason clock is moving. The draft, free agency, and trade market do not stop while LeBron thinks.
We don't know what LeBron wants to do, and we don't know what the Lakers want to do. Mark Walters, the new owner, has to make that call and that decision. And they got to make it soon, because the draft is coming, free agency is coming. So, hey, LeBron, what do you want to do? Hey, Mark Walters, what do you want? And they got to make that, before the draft and before free agency.
That is the uncomfortable part. LeBron is still great, but the Lakers are no longer only about LeBron. That doesn't mean they're disrespecting him. It means the franchise has to think clearly. If LeBron stays, what is the plan? Is he taking the max? Is he taking less? Is he helping Luka lead, or is Luka fully taking over? Does LeBron still want to chase one more ring in Los Angeles, or does he want a different final chapter somewhere else? Magic knows those questions cannot sit there forever. That is why Cleveland keeps coming up. Magic even acknowledged that Cleveland is not a bad basketball situation for LeBron. It would be emotional, but it would also make sense on the court if the Cavaliers are set up to compete in the East. For LeBron, that would mean going home again. For the Lakers, it would mean finally turning the whole franchise toward Luka. But that kind of decision would change the NBA overnight.
The Warriors or, the Cavs or Team X would take him for their mid-level exception or for the minimum, of course. But there's no team out there that's going to clear $35 million or $40 million out and say, LeBron, come to us. So who are the Lakers bidding against? At one point, they have to make a decision.
Windhorst's angle fits perfectly with Magic's warning. The Lakers need clarity. LeBron needs a plan. Luka needs a contender. And the front office has to decide whether it is still trying to maximize LeBron's final years or fully build around Luka's prime. That is the tension. You can respect LeBron and still admit Luka is the future. You can build around Luka and still admit LeBron is not just some normal veteran. The problem is trying to do both without choosing a real direction. And that is where the GOAT debate enters the story, because LeBron's future is not just a Lakers conversation, it's also a legacy conversation. Every final season matters. Every playoff exit matters. Every roster failure gets added to the argument people have been having for 20 years. LeBron recently made it clear that when he looks at the GOAT debate, he's taking himself. No fake humility, no soft answer, no backing away from the throne.
Recently, just talking about if everybody was you could draft everybody, who would you draft? And he went ahead and said that I would draft myself. This was in a timepiece, and he was talking about I would draft myself, and I feel like all the other great players would do the same thing as well. They would draft themselves.
LeBron saying that is exactly what you expect from a player of his level. Of course he believes he is the greatest. Michael Jordan would say the same. Kobe would say the same. Magic would say about his own case, if he were being pushed, greatness requires that kind of belief. But Magic has always been clear about where he stands when the debate becomes LeBron versus Michael Jordan. He loves LeBron. He respects the longevity, the numbers, the way LeBron has dominated across eras, but Magic still gives Jordan the edge.
Spun it against the glass and good. There's nobody alive that's been able to do just that. That boy is too bad, I'm telling you right now. But LeBron is a bad boy too. He's a bad boy, but he's not Michael.
That is why Magic's voice carries weight. He is not some LeBron hater. He is a Lakers legend talking about another Lakers legend. He knows what LeBron has done. He knows LeBron brought a championship to Los Angeles. He knows LeBron's longevity is almost impossible to explain. But Magic also played close enough to Jordan's era to understand the fear factor, the dominance, the finals record, and the way Jordan owned the biggest stage. So when Magic says Jordan is still above LeBron, it cuts through the noise. But this is where Luka complicates everything. Because Luka is not in the GOAT debate yet, but he is entering the Lakers' pressure machine that can create or destroy legacies. If the Lakers build correctly, Luka could spend the next few years chasing championships in purple and gold. If they fail, people will start asking whether Los Angeles wasted another superstar. That is the warning Magic is giving without needing to scream it. The Lakers cannot treat Luka like a normal star. They have to build around him with urgency.
Since he was traded from the Mavericks to the Lakers, I had a source tell me close to Doncic that they've been, wants to be a part of a championship team yesterday. Ever since the trade, they always told us summer of 2026 will show you in the summer of 26. So here we are, so excited that the summer of 26 is here.
That is the part Lakers fans should pay attention to. Luka wants to win now, not eventually, not in 3 years, now. He has already carried heavy offensive loads. He has already been deep in the playoffs. He knows what a real contender feels like and what a fake contender looks like. If the Lakers do not give him size, defense, shooting, and a real center, then all the big names in the world will not matter. LeBron, Luka, and Reeves sound great on paper, but the playoffs expose balance. That is why Magic's comments feel like a turning point. He is speaking from the franchise's memory. He remembers when the Lakers had a standard that was simple: win or it's not enough. He is not telling Luka to be patient forever. He is not telling LeBron to hold the franchise hostage. He is not joining the GOAT debate just for attention. He is reminding everyone what the Lakers are supposed to be.
Listen, I think Austin Reeves has been fantastic, but I have a hard time evaluating his game apart from that team, like Luka Doncic, LeBron James, as a third with such tremendous creators. And so immediately as Wendy's talking, I'm like, well, Cade sort of has some of those same characteristics. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know that I would want Austin Reeves to be my second guy, though. I'm still trying to figure that out.
That fit question is where the whole story lands. Can Luka and LeBron share the offense without slowing each other down? Can Reeves keep growing without the roster becoming too guard-heavy? Can the Lakers defend anyone at a championship level? Can LeBron still chase one more ring while Luka becomes the new face? And most importantly, can the Lakers make a clean decision before the season starts? Magic Johnson broke his silence because this is bigger than one player. Luka represents the future. LeBron represents legacy. Jordan represents the standard LeBron is still chasing in the minds of many legends. And the Lakers are standing right in the middle, trying to manage all three conversations at once. That is not easy.